I'm Tom.
And I'm Molly.
Welcome to Friends at Gameology, hosted by MoonlightCrew.com.
Reviews for science.
In 7 minutes or less.
Lost Cities, the board game, not the card game. Lost Cities is a game where you are exploring an ancient land. Lost cities, I guess. You're exploring 5 different lost cities. And the way it's played is you have a hand of cards, so different colors that represent the 5 different colors here. And you play a card, and you place your person on that the first marker, first spot of that color. Then every card after that has to be equal to or greater than the card you played. So then I would play a 2. So then I have to play something higher than a 2. So if I play a 7 on green, I can't play a 6. I have to play something higher. And then you move your things up to get points. At the end of the game, the person with the most points wins the game. And so each of these places has points. They're negative here until you get to the 4th spot. And then here is 50. This big one is worth double. That's pretty much the game. Oh, you can also get negative points with these relic tokens here. So you've got to get at least 5 to get 0. So, because this is the board that tells you how many you need to get in order to not get negative, and then how many points you get for how many you get of those relic tokens. So that's the game. Simplicity versus complexity.
It's pretty simple. The values are written right there on the board. You have -20, -15, -10, all the way up to 35 and 50. Mm-hmm. So, it's pretty obvious what you're going for. You kind of want to play your lower cards first so that you can then progress further, because every time you play a card, you're going to progress along that color. Yeah. So, that makes a lot of sense. It's easy to do. And when you discard a card or play a card, it goes to a public area where other people can, when you play it, when you discard a card to draw, it goes to a public area where other people can pick up, so you kind of want to discard cards people can't use. Pretty simple.
Yeah, I would agree. There are 5 colors, so you have a little bit to keep track of, because you're going to have 5 different piles in front of you, but there's no card text. You're just going 1 through 10. Not necessarily in that order, but that's it. If you have 5 of these people on the board, then that might be a bit complex for you, but even then, you just need to move them up so you don't get negative. And there are these tokens, which you want to get, because they either move things faster or give you points right then and there, or, like we said, those relic tokens that make sure you don't get negative points and could possibly get positive. But overall, it's pretty simple game. Luck versus strategy.
This game is capriciously random. This is a mean-spirited lucky game.
Mean-spirited.
You heard me. This game, I tell you what, you draw cards and you're like, I got another 1, even though I've played a 2, and I can't play my 1 now, but I can't set it down, because if I set it down, somebody else will pick it up and they'll have an easy to play card.
Yeah.
And so I'm stuck here with a bunch of cards I can't use, and I'm forced to discard. Other people are ramping up they get on these move up higher by 1 tokens, and they're grabbing all the points, and you're sitting here just behind. Really unfortunate that you got stuck on a -20 just to start the game. There is some strategy in that your larger shaped meeple is worth double the point value, but blah. This game is capriciously random and lucky.
I think this game has a healthy dose of random luck.
There's nothing healthy about it.
It's got a lot of it, but I think there is some strategy in what cards you're given. So this is my hand. I have 3 greens, so maybe I'd put my big eye on the greens, or if I look and see where the move forward things are, if I have a lot of those. So I think there is some luck yes, there's luck, but there's some strategy in where you put the one that's worth the most points. Also, are you going to put out on all 5 colors? There's a lot to make sure and get above before the round ends. And so I think there is some strategy in what colors you choose to go on and the order you choose to move them up. But so not as lucky as this guy over here thinks. Fun versus boring. I think this is an okay game. It's not my favorite. I'm not the most excited. I hear Lost Cities and I think, Lost Cities. It's a fun little game. But it's not exciting to me. But I would play it, and I would enjoy myself while playing it.
This game is neither fun nor little. It lasts over way too many rounds. It overstays its welcome by far. I find it very boring. Any tension in this game comes from the tension of me waiting for it to be over.
There is one thing that you can play with just 1 round, so it ends up being like a 20-minute game.
You'd think.
It is. BGG rating.
2 or 3, I can't even tell. Like it's definitely a game. It's not broken, so it's not a 1. It's not a 2. It's a 3. It's a 3. I never want to play it. I wish I didn't own it.
I would say 5.56 to me. I semi take it or leave it. I don't suggest it very often, but when it is suggested, I enjoy myself. I'll play. I don't have to be coaxed in too much to play, but I don't necessarily suggest it myself.
The art is cool though. As you play the lower cards,
Oh yeah.
they have less and less of the
Mhm.
like the pyramids here revealed, and then you go up to the higher cards and there's more of it revealed because you're discovering more of it.
Yeah, the lost city of the waterfalls.
Admittedly cool.
I think it's pretty cool, and it's pretty. There's lots of colors. It's nice. Nice touch. Good job. Anytime we hit multiples of 500 subscribers, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite superhero icon. So subscribe now.
Because it could be you that wins.
Lost Cities. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.